and welcome to my brief little video that show I'd like to share with you on the subject of the new quarters that you have that you carry around in your pockets with you or your purse or whatever. And have you noticed that you have history in your pockets? Well, with the new coins you do. Every new coin has a design of a state on it. And this is some of the coins I'd like to share with you in this brief video here. Have you noticed, like for instance, have you ever taken time when you bought a soda from the soda machine and looked at the quarters, what kind of different quarters you have? Or maybe perhaps like for me, for instance, that when you need to do your wash, and these are quarters that I need for my wash, and all of a sudden I notice these designs on the new quarters. Well, you have history in your change there, pocket full of change for history. And if you remember, the old coins, as I have on here on the first one, as an example, the old coins had the eagle on there. And as you can see, the eagle is there, how the design of the eagle is. And of course, we all know who was on the front of the quarters. Of course, our first president, George Washington. And but anyways, it's the new coins that I want to share some of the designs with you. For example, the first state is Arizona. And Arizona was founded in 1712, it looks like. No, it's founded in, it's got 1912 on the coin. It's kind of, you gotta really look close at these coins. But it's got the cactus on there and sunshine, and this time of year, how many of us would like to be in Arizona this time of year? So there's the first design of what the quarter looks like. The next state is South Carolina. South Carolina here is, and this one here you can kind of see it's been around a lot. But anyways, this is what the quarter looks like. It's been around a little bit. It's dirty, but South Carolina, 1788. Their theme is Palmetto Proud. It's got a bird on it, and it's got the flower, and it's got the palm tree on it. So, now my next quarter I'd like to share with my TV audience is the state of Maryland. And here is the state of Maryland and what its theme looks like. It's called the Old Line State. It's got the capital on there, and it's got the theme right on there, Maryland, 1788. So we go right down the line here. Next state that I have is from Georgia. Georgia put on there. As you can see, there's Georgia. Georgia, 1788. It has the words on it, wisdom, justice, and moderation. Don't know what they mean by moderation, but I don't know. But it's probably something positive. But there's this great state of Georgia. The next state quarter I'd like to share with you folks is from New Hampshire. And it's 1788 on this coin. We'll put this right on there. And if you can get a close-up on it. It's the Old Man in the Mountain. The theme says, live, free, and die. Kind of reminds me of the revolution of give me liberty or give me death. But that's a good design, I think, from that state. So the next one we got is, let's see here, New Jersey. Here's New Jersey's design. Put it on here for the camera to see. New Jersey, the crossroads of the revolution. And so that's kind of a nice design showing our forefathers crossing the river during the American Revolution, winning the war for our freedom. So now we go to our next video here. The next quarter here. The state of Vermont. And the year is 1791, it looks like there. I'll put this down on here for you folks to see at home. So, Vermont, 1791. Freedom and unity is their theme of the quarter. The next state I have to show you is the state of Connecticut, 1788 it looks like. And I'll put this down on there. It's the charter oak tree. As you see, every quarter is designed different, every state is designed different, but it's interesting. It's history for you people. And we all know how we had to learn history in school to pass. And Pennsylvania, 1787. Let me put this down here for a moment. Pennsylvania, 1787. Virtual liberty and independence. Its theme is the key to the keystone. And it's got a toga-clad woman, unabased, showing a flash of her left thigh as she looks over her right shoulder there, whatever. But you can see what that design looks like. The next one is this great state of Alabama. The year's 1819. I'll put this up here. And who do you suppose that lady is there? 1819, it's Helen Keller, sitting down with a Braille book in her lap. The theme is Spirit of Courage. And so the next one I have is for the state of Oklahoma. And it looks like it says, it looks like it says 1907 on there, something like that. We'll take a look at here. So how many of you people really pay close attention to the change in your pocket? There's Oklahoma. It says 1907. It's a swooping scissor-tail flycatcher. The state bird is showing on the back of it. And there were hundreds of submissions made for this one. And the top 10 were chosen for this design to compete for the final design. The next one is the state of Maine, 1820. And what do you think would be on the state of Maine here? Well, let's take a look. State of Maine. What is on the state of Maine? Looks like to me, state of Maine, 1820. It's the Great Migration State. They said that some 70,000 English permanents came to settle where one day this will be called the Great State of Maine. As you see, there's a lighthouse with a sail ship on the waters out there. Now we know where Maine is located, don't we? All right, now we go to my next quarter. My next quarter is the great state of Washington. And it looks like it says 1889. 1889. I'll put this up on here for you folks at home to take a look at. What is the design of the great state of Washington there? Well, let's take a look at the camera there. It's called the Evergreen State. It's a mountain in the background and a fish jumping out of the water. Now, for you fishermen there, you probably want to have this coin that you can go out and show off your big fish that you catch out there in the state of Washington while you're on vacation. Now, I'll go for this next one. It is the great state of Nevada, 1864. The great state. It looks like horses are running wild, which would probably be, for those who love horses, you'd probably like to collect this coin there. You can see the design of that one. 1864, the Silver State. I think we can figure out why they would be called the Silver State out there. Pictures with horses running wild and free. So now I have a couple more here to share with you. And here we go with the great state of Iowa. The year is, looks like to me, 1846. Let's show the audience at home what the great state of Iowa is 1846. A schoolhouse with a theme that says Foundation and Education. So there was apparently 2,000 submissions were made for this art design, and as you can see, it's a schoolhouse, and I can see why the theme is education, foundation education. Well, now we got a couple more here left. The next one is North Dakota, 1889, and it looks like there is a design of the buffalo there. If my camera guy can get that picture, it looks like a buffalo to me. I don't know about you, but that's buffalo. So anyways, one more here. Next, final one I'd like to share with you is from the state of Hawaii. And how many of us would like to be there this time of year instead of putting up with snow? There's the great state of Hawaii. So the state motto is, I'm going to try to say this. I don't know how good it's going to come out. Ua Maui ki ia a koina ka pono. And that means the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. Well, there you have it, folks, some of the history of the new coins that we have out. I hope you like history. I hope you will start looking at these quarters more. And I hope until the next show, I hope you have a good day. And until next time, I'm your host, Alan Wegener.